Welcome.
Ta-da!
There she is. She found some stuff at a sale. Where'd you find that?
At thrift store.
At thrift store. Hey, hi guys, how you doing? Welcome. It's Thursday. We'll bring him back. So this, I see this on this. I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, clap for the wolf man. Right? If anybody knows that little reference, there you go. Good morning, everybody.
It's Hairy Mary.
It's Hairy Mary.
Well, I did shave this morning, so I'm not as hairy.
Little off right here. Little bit. Yeah, I'm good.
So TC's here.
TC, look at everybody
Ma's
who's here.
here.
Welcome. Goodness me. Greg's here. Greg.
Garden Effect.
Even Dave.
Dave.
Thank you, everybody. Steven's here. Bargain Effect's here. It's either Tommy or Destiny or both.
Kind of like when you're in a chat, they cover their bases and say Dawn and Mary.
Yep.
See how quick I am?
You're good.
I know.
You're good. You're fast.
I do pay attention on occasion.
I got my phone in my pocket. I wonder why I was feeling a little...
You were a popular girl with a phone this morning.
Was I?
Yeah, it kept ringing and stuff.
That's because I'm
popular.
I'm popular. It did. I was getting a lot of calls this morning. Not all I wanted to get, but some were good. So welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. It is weekend, day before the weekend, day before Friday Eve, whatever you want to call it.
Day before we drive.
Day before we go on our little adventure. We're trying to figure out everything we want to take and not take. Fit everything in the car. We're taking bubble wrap.
We're only gone 2 nights.
I know. We're taking bubble wrap though.
Have to get
probably bags and boxes. And of course clothing, because you got to wear your clothes. We got, what are you ready now?
Stuff I got to remember to do.
Get a hold of Laura. Let her know we're leaving so she can look over the cat. Well,
she's going to feed outdoor kitty for us.
Yeah, that's true. We don't want Mom doing that. That's just not anything Mom needs to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Mom's just going to hang here while we go off an adventure, and we will bring her back all sorts of fun things to play with because she enjoys that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's everybody else up to today?
Patrick.
Even Patrick's here. Why, yes, hello. Welcome, Patrick. I'm going to try to get Monday's premiere done for our gaming. We'll see how that goes.
And pack.
And move things around, like we have to move things around to make room for more stuff. So yeah, I already got my listings done this morning. So that's good. I was on that. And I got stuff packed. We're listed, we're packed, we're ready.
Well, we're not packed.
No,
ready
but
to
I meant
go on
like
the trip. What are you talking about? I didn't see you do
sold.
that.
My sold items. I packed my sold items. She's writing down something else now.
Yeah, stuff comes up in my.
Oh yeah.
Steven, feel free to put the link to your pop-up auction.
That's fine. Do that. I got some new toys from Amazon.
He's such a weirdo.
I was going to show off my toys. This is a
They're not toys.
No, they're not toys, but they're things that you don't really need. But I thought they were cool, and I had an order coming in. So this is a confidential roller, which you can use for like if you reuse
bubble mailers
and things, or you have a box that has an old label on it. You can roll this across it, and it covers up the.
Hey, Lynn.
Yeah, black marker works too, but it was about the same price as black marker. And then I picked up a UV light, which I already had one, but I decided to buy one, and a invisible ink marker. Right, this one is in red. They have them in different styles, but basically, if you mark something like this that you're sending out, you want to make sure if it comes back,
electronics and
like
stuff,
it's yours. So then if you put the light on it, you can see that it is. Oops, wrong way. It's yours. So yeah, it kind of gives you that invisible ink thing. I feel like such a sleuth. All I need is my magnifying glass.
Yeah,
I got that.
Oh, that's a good look on you.
I know. Big eye.
Those markers are good to have for like DVDs and games.
Yeah, because you want to make sure they're not swapping discs on you or swapping or components or whatever on things. So I find it kind of a good idea. I have had that happen. Most of the time they were not swapped, but you never know. Plus I have the security tags that you put on things, seal tags. So if they open it up or cut it or whatever, you know that they've popped up something open and broken into it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And good afternoon to those who are in the afternoon realm time frame. But probably you think it's mostly morning people. Because we're in the East Coast and we start at noon, which means either it's noon or earlier everywhere else. Right? I did the math right on that, right?
No, because if you're in a different country, then
if you're in a different country, I'm talking about in the U.S.
Well, don't be so narrow about it.
Oh,
it's nighttime somewhere else right now.
I understand that. So good evening, like I said, or whatever. Blink, blink.
I try to be all encompassing.
She's trying to be all encompassing. She's trying to be cool. She's just trying to be cool. So what do we got? Have a short Ma's place. Have a Sunday. It disappears. The minute I click on something, boom, goes bye-bye. That's what I wanted to say. My Sunday chat link up. Okay. You want to paste it here? You can. If you haven't already and I missed it, I'm sorry. Good morning, everybody. Let's see.
I think Jay Marie snuck in somewhere in there.
Was there a Jay Marie in there? Well,
they're saying hi to her.
Welcome here. Sorry. You got the longer chat on your side. You can see more than I can see. I've got the control.
Then I look like I'm looking up at the ceiling.
They get a good shot of your nose hair.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Flare those nostrils, baby. Flare those nostrils. We're saying, hey. Yep.
So anybody got plans for the weekend? Other than not us. Well, they already know what we're doing.
We're doing things.
We're traveling.
We're going places and meeting people. I guess that's the best way to put it. We're going places and we're meeting people.
And you said you saw sleet/snow last night.
I did, and I was kind of worried about that. Yeah, the little white pellets of snow.
That's not snow.
What is that? Is that
sleet?
I thought sleet was rain mixed with snow.
Duh.
There was no rain. It was white pellets. Duh.
Hail then. Itty bitty hail.
I call it
hail doesn't always have to be golf size.
It's like styrofoam snow. You know the balls you get from styrofoam?
It's not snow.
What is it?
Snow.
I leave it in the chat. What do you call that stuff? Sorry, I ate cheese. Well, yes.
Snow, I define by like snowflake. You know that.
Well, that's
so if it becomes down as ice crystals or something.
Why couldn't it be snowballs? Too. I know snowballs are what you make from snowflakes, but why can't it be snow?
Look it up. When we get off at 1, then you can look it up and get the scientific definition of little white snowballs.
Okay. There's Moss. There you go. Yeah, Moss says sleet too. Okay, we'll call it sleet. TC, Ma, they all agree it's sleet. I thought sleet was rain and snow mixed. What do I know?
It is rain and snow. That's what those little white pellets are.
But there was no rain involved. There wasn't water involved. I'm saying liquid water.
There was water involved.
Liquid water. There was no liquid water involved.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I think it's a form of sleep.
Okay. Well, I've learned something today. Thank you very much. Welcome.
But we can look it up later and get the meteorological. Yeah, that word. Definition.
The word for the day is meteorological.
Yeah. Don't make fun of me.
She may be coming to an auction near you. Hint, 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 chicks. What? Oh, hey, cool. Does that mean Vera's coming? Oh my God, honey. Cool. We may have to check that out. So yeah, we're missing Friday's auction opportunity, but we will be there in spirit. I'll watch
Was Johnny understanding?
Oh yeah, he's very nice about it. He understands opportunity, sourcing opportunity. Are you crazy? He was all over it. Leave me alone. Don't pick on me. Sleet is made. Okay. Here comes TC with the sleet is made up of rain that's frozen in the air before hitting the ground. It means air temps are high enough or low enough to freeze it. I understand what you're saying now. Thank you. I've been corrected.
And you hate that. I know how you hate that.
I don't mind being corrected. I just want to make a note of it. What? So anyway, moving on to less weather-related, information. What do you got for me today? We've got the Wolfman.
I've got an odd assortment of things to frantically get done.
Is you're making your list while we're sitting here?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Low enough. Oh, nope, totally. That's fine. Form of precipitation consisting of ice pellets. Yeah, okay. Let's call them ice pellets. Mixed with rain or snow, driving sleet, rain made conditions horrendous. Got it. No, I like that. Ice pellets.
Oh, Vera was celebrating Glam's
birthday. See, I missed that because I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I too took the early train to Bedtown. Yep, I went to bed early.
If you guys list a big, huge, heavy art book for $50 to $100, do you still use media mail? Yes.
Yeah.
And then I insure the heck out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
And when you insure something through the postal system, make sure that your insurance, if you are paying extra for insurance, and especially media mail doesn't have insurance included, make sure you include your postage with that, so that in case something happens
to the value of
book,
the item.
Yeah. So the book is worth $100 and you're spending $8 on shipping, then your insurance value is $108.
Okay. Some people say don't do, or you can't do that, or the post office says you can't do it sometimes. Just saying. Put in the chat how you feel about that. What you've heard.
Then show me where it says that on the postal system website.
I'll do my research. Sleet is much easier to deal with than freezing rain. Yes, I agree. I'd rather drive in sleet than freezing rain any day of the week. What?
I'd rather drive when the roads are dry.
What?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's okay. Everybody forget you saw that. You didn't see a thing. You never saw that.
The internet, where nothing is a secret.
No, nothing is a secret here.
The internet, if you want to keep secrets,
this is not the place to be.
This is not the place to be.
Don't come to the internet, kids. It'll give away all your secrets. There. Get my...
So if there is something on the postal system site, which I've tried reading in the past, and it's not that easy to get clarification. Probably not unless your body temperature drops, TC.
There you go. You have to become...
You have to become...
The temperature of the air before the
hypothermic.
Hypothermic.
Hypothermia.
Today's word of the day is hypothermic. Nice.
I know.
Nice. I don't want to be hypothermic, no matter what happens. I love the fact that these are purple. Just cracks me up.
Oh, J. Marie, we can talk to you about feline kidney disease.
We can?
Yes. Okay, Royal Canin, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. It's CANIN. Makes a product.
Yeah.
I have to stop doing that.
Okay.
Makes a product. It's moist food. What happens is when they go into renal failure, you have to get moisture into them. And one of the ways to get moisture into kitties who have kidney disease and all that good stuff
is moist food.
Is moist food. But the problem is if you feed them regular moist food, they will throw it up if they are starting to get worse in the renal failure. So Wesley was on this Royal Canin, and it's not cheap, but
it works really well.
But it freaking works. And so Miss Kitty, who's in our bedroom, and she'll never come out, is also on that food because she was throwing up a lot until we got her on this food consistently.
But she's not puking anymore, which is lovely.
Yeah, and so she eats it twice a day. She's doing all right. So, but you have to get a prescription from your vet.
Yeah. To
get it. And I get it through Chewy.com.
Which is
or my vet's office, depending on who's got it.
Is Chewy cheaper? Not. This is not a sponsored video, by the way.
No.
They're just more convenient.
They're more convenient. They mail it, and usually because of the cost, I a lot of times get free shipping.
Well, that's good. Chewy's been pretty good for stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So, and then we also got a water fountain for the cats.
Yeah.
Because apparently running water is
drinking
a
drinking fountain.
a
for the
drinking
cats.
fountain,
It's
water
basically-
fountain.
And they make
drinking
different
fountain.
kinds, but it basically recycles water through a filter
Yeah.
in the base of it. And the cats
I
seem
have to
to
clean
enjoy
that
it.
before we go.
The cats seem to enjoy it. Clean. Do laundry on there for me. Are you making a list for me?
No, you make your own
Damn.
list. And then when I need help, I'll tell you because I'm. So,
Okay. My
Yeah.
collar's off.
because Wesley was also throwing up over a year ago. He's been on that food for over a year, and he was, and he also had to take a pill, and I don't have the name of the prescription.
But we were lucky because he ate it with his food.
He ate it with his food
Yeah.
because I think he thought
It was a cat treat.
it was a cat treat. It was crunchy.
And I'm good with that. So I don't have to shove a pill down a cat's throat. I'm a happy girl.
I did not get a battery operated one. I got one that plugs in.
Yeah, but they do make them battery too.
Yeah.
But this one just plugs in with a little
I think,
converter.
you're going to burn through batteries like nobody's business
Patrick has a plug
with
in
it
too.
on 24/7.
And it just runs instead of by an outlet.
And the girls are still using it occasionally. So,
They do. Yeah.
and by the girls, I don't mean
The
Dawn
other
and
cats.
MoMster. I mean Trevor
cats.
and Widget.
The other cats.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's hard to get them back off of the floor once they try to drink out of it.
Yeah.
If it was Dawn and MoMster.
I put it up on the table before I try to drink from it. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, okay.
Trying to be practical.
Yeah, we have a water bowl in the basement. We have a big water bowl in the kitchen because the dog obviously has to drink. And the dog has not found the water fountain thingy yet.
It's not a thing for her. She likes dipping her ears in the water bowl.
Yeah, that's much better.
Oh my God, that's much more fun than drinking out of a fountain that may keep your ears clean.
Yeah, you can drop a link for Rainbow, of course.
Rainbow's got, yeah, go for it. Please do. What the heck? I say go for it.
So, yeah, if you ever have any other questions,
Amazon.
J. Marie, let us know.
Yeah, not a problem.
And we'll see if we can help you.
Very cool.
Oh, hi, Maggie Doodle.
Maggie Doodle. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just reading the chat real quick here. Video of Rainbow playing. Oh, the hand game? Yeah, I saw that. That was cute. Cats. They like messing with you through like the slats of stairways and stuff.
Yeah.
The hand game, yes. It's just fun. Just cat fun. And Rainbow's a very handsome cat.
I know.
Very handsome cat. So
I know.
it's cat eye candy. There you go. For sure.
Cats are always eye candy.
I know.
Even when they're little buttheads.
There's the link. Go check it out.
Even when they're little buttheads.
The little buttheads. Yes.
Widget's new place of residence is on my sewing chair.
And in my office chair upstairs. Where
She
I have a
flips
new
between
pad.
the two.
So Mary was lovely, and she bought me a neat at Aldi's a neat seat cushion, which is like got the Sherpa woolly stuff on the one side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she's a white cat because her butt is on that thing more than my butt is. And
Well, Wesley used it too.
yeah, but she's like going to town. Every time I go in there, she's laying on it. So I'm like, get off.
I probably should have got more.
Well, no, we have multiples. I have another one down here. Oh, you're talking about with a Sherpa on it?
Yeah.
Though? Yeah, well.
Hide them in places for cats.
We're doing good, Leon. Thanks for asking. We're doing better. Trying to get through the week.
We're doing all right.
Yeah.
Muddling through.
Muddling.
We're muddling.
Muddling through.
I don't even know what that word means, really.
You're
Like, yeah.
muddling.
Muddling. I like it, though.
I know.
It's a fun word to say. Muddling.
It is. So other than that, she already went and got the car gassed up, the oil changed, and washed. You didn't rotate the tires or anything, did you?
How much time do you think I had yesterday?
I don't know. It seemed like you
And
had
I
a lot
went
done.
grocery shopping, but now I got to go back because I want to get a case of bottled water, so I have water to drink.
Oh, okay. We could just take a jug of water. Get a jug and we'll put ice in these things. And we'll just pour water in. What? Blink, blink. It's more environmentally friendly than buying bottled water. Right?
What do you think a jug of water is? It's plastic.
Yeah, it's not, it's not like a case of plastic.
I will get what they have, but they don't usually carry gallons at Aldi.
Okay. I got to go to the store for Mom anyway, so I could get it there.
Ooh, a toothache with a big hole in it. Ah! I feel for you. I feel for you.
Oh, that sucks.
Get your butt to the dentist.
ASAP.
Yeah. Seriously.
Not fun.
Get it taken care of because, owie.
Driving.
Okay, what did Ma say?
I don't know. What did Ma say? Leon.
Doing well, but he's above ground and waking up every day.
That's a plus. It always works for me.
Well, give Tim a hug for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I go to Aldi because it's quick and easy.
True.
I'm not going to go to Meijer.
It's not the Isle of Shame that drives you into Aldi? That's what drives me.
No, because they usually don't have a lot that I want.
Shame. What? Dave has done an actual video on his second channel, which is the ASMR channel. Okay.
Dave, you probably should explain what ASMR means.
He doesn't even know. Everybody understands that it's like just something like
I hate acronyms. No offense, Dave.
Relaxation, kind of just zoning out.
Meditation.
Meditative kind of stuff. We all know what it means. We just don't know what the ASMR means. But go ahead, put it in the chat. For those of you who can Google it really quickly, look real smart, put it in the chat.
Acronyms.
I hate them.
One of my friends on Twitter had something.
There's the link. Yes.
She does editing, and she said, does anybody know what B2B means or B2C means? And I went, I've been out of corporate for so long, I have no clue.
B2B is business to business.
That's what I thought. But, how many years have I been out of corporate? And
a long time.
Yeah, a long time. So therein lies the rub, because that definition could have changed by now. Because that's what they do. But I hate acronyms.
I put it on here and I pause your video. Looks like your backyard, Dave. Is that right?
Audio sensory
MR, yeah.
Meditation, relaxation.
Maybe. 2-year wait before I could see a dentist.
What? Get the pluck out. No way. I would find an emergency dentist.
You can't wait that long.
Because there's no way. No, this is more like an emergency, because that's not anything good to deal with.
No kidding. Yeah, if you're in pain.
Go get him, Leon.
Oh, Midwest said Jennifer is right. Okay.
And hi, Jennifer Hayes.
Yeah. Jennifer's dropping links for us and Johnny's before I even got there. And she did it a couple times.
That's because she likes you.
She's good at what she does.
No.
A woman has a gift.
Yeah, I know it's different in the UK, but I would be like,
okay, this is interesting. Well, on TikTok, that'll fly.
I don't know if that would be relaxing for me, though.
Eating Arby's. Poor dog.
Oh, Leon, I'm so sorry that it's so screwed up that you can't get in. That just blows. Ugh. I would be...
Yeah, it is different in the UK.
I would be thoroughly upset. My dentist would get me in right away, so I guess I'm spoiled that way.
Find a guy with a pair of pliers. That's your other option. What a pain in the butt. I mean, at that point, extraction is probably the best way to go. But I don't know. I feel for you, though, buddy, for sure. Yeah, that's an idea, too. Eating Arby's. Is that canine mukbanging?
What is mukbanging?
It's eating food, like shoving food in your face in front of people on video, basically.
No.
Mukbang.
That would not be the video I would watch.
Nobody wants to see. Well, actually, people do watch that, and I don't know why. But it's not my thing.
Not my thing.
And
oh, it just gives me heebie-jeebies.
Nothing against those that enjoy it.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Just
like I don't
it.
like watching people pop zits on video. I hate that's not a thing. Extracting blackheads, just stuff like that. Ugh, I don't want to watch that. Ew. And sometimes that stuff pops up in your feed, and you're like, why?
Because it's
popular. That's
because
why.
They have a lot of followers.
Due to the pandemic, yeah. Probably. So, I mean, I have guilty pleasures. I'll watch, what do I watch? Ghost videos, but everybody knows that. So, yeah, there's some stuff I watch that most people wouldn't watch, but then again, I'm good that way.
Ma's a popaholic.
Are you? Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't. It just freaks
And now you know how I feel about most everything.
There you go.
It's just like, oh.
Don't play that.
Oh, you lost video.
Oh, no. I can see people typing, but I can't see or hear them. What? No.
The official term being affected by weird things like fingernails on chalkboard. Hey, TC, don't even go there.
Oh, really?
Dave, you got to leave?
What? Dave? All right. So who's going to tell us when it's 1 o'clock? Obviously, someone else will have to take that duty. For sure. Bye, Dave. Take care. Have fun. Talk to you later. And Copper State, too. Bye. Like, no picture, no sound. I don't know who I'm saying. Yeah, anyway. So, okay, we have a plan.
Not a very good one.
It's not a great plan, but it's a plan.
What time do you want to leave in the morning?
What's the driving time?
At least 8 hours.
Well, then we want to leave at least 8 hours before we have to check into the hotel.
Which is 3.
3 o'clock? We don't want to leave that early.
No, they check-in is at 3 in the afternoon.
So, all right, so
7.
We can leave at 7. I mean, how's traffic? How do you think traffic's going to be?
Not bad.
Did you ever figure out the iPass?
No. I have to try calling them today.
Danica. Where's Danica? Did Danica show up? Danica showed up. Hey!
Danica!
Hey, Danica.
Hi, stranger.
I thought Dave was leaving. Here he's like, Danica.
TC, we haven't really said. Some people know, and we've asked them to not say anything yet. Who's having an auction? Us? Steve?
You having an auction anytime soon?
If you're talking to us?
Probably not right now, no.
Not right now.
We're going to be busy, but not that I know of. Dave, back at you. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not saying. We're
just kind of keeping it a secret.
We're going to do a few, I think we're going to try to do a few quickie livey things.
Yeah.
From the road. You get an idea.
Yeah.
So it's gonna, and the person we're going to see, has mentioned it on their channel a couple times.
Some of the people here, know. So if you pay people, they might tell you. Bribe them.
Yeah.
With that special 45 you have. Just a thought.
Just a thought. This is a rare, there you go. Back after another month. Yay! Hey, you got to do what you got to do, sweetie. Stuff takes precedent. You must do what you have to do.
We just like being
you didn't really miss something.
Mysterious.
You're good.
Of sorts.
Yeah. It's not super secret travels. We'll tell you when we're on the road. Once we get there.
Yeah.
Then you'll know. It's a way to build intrigue and suspense and interest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to a state I've never been in before.
Really?
Really?
Let me think. I don't think I've ever been there either. I'm trying to think if I flew over. Yeah, but flyovers don't count, right?
They don't count.
You have to
it's
land.
Not like you're stepping foot on the soil.
That's true. No, I don't think I've been there either. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get a state sticker that we put in the book or whatever.
Laura!
Hey, it's lunchtime and Laura's on the prowl.
Laura, I'm going to text you later.
Welcome, Laura.
Get ready for the text.
Prepare yourself. There you go. Steven lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're not going there. But good to know. We might get to North Carolina. Have you ever been to North Carolina?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Good.
South Carolina.
South Carolina, North Carolina. I think that was a
Kentucky.
drive-through. That was a drive-through.
It was a drive-through, but
nothing against the state, but yeah.
I probably stopped for a pee break, but other than that,
you were on your way to another place.
yes.
It's not a slight against the state if you're just going through the state to get to somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a bad state.
I've been through Indiana, Illinois, Illinois multiple times. Like
You've
the
been
whole
to
damn
Nevada,
state.
right?
No.
No? You've been to Arizona?
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
went
say-
with you that one time.
I was there, and I thought you were with me, but who knows? You've been to Florida.
Yes.
Yes.
Lived in Florida for 6 months.
There you go.
Lived in
and,
Colorado.
So, and you drove there, so you probably stopped in Georgia.
No, I didn't drive there.
You flew?
I flew. I was
Oh.
flown in.
We haven't lived until you've driven through Georgia.
Droven?
Droven?
You just said droven.
Drove? You haven't lived until you've driven
I've been in Georgia,
through
though.
Georgia.
Remember the massive, I fell in a hole thing?
Oh, that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. She fell in a hole in Georgia.
Yeah. So back when I worked for corporate,
They were doing the Habitat for Humanity build.
yes, the company had just gotten involved with Habitat for Humanity, and so a bunch of us got flown down to Georgia to help out with the
Cool.
Jimmy Carter work build. So former president Jimmy Carter was going to be there with his wife.
Which is cool.
So
Because it's
my
Georgia.
my thing was to take photos and then send them back, and this is like
But that's
when
not
the internet was new and fresh.
Yeah.
This was
This
in
is
the
a thing.
2000s, so yeah, it was.
It was easier for her to send photos back than it was for us to actually get a live feed from Georgia.
I don't even think they had that done.
Laura lived in Augusta, Georgia. Really?
So, but I
Cool.
did in between taking photos of the builds because it was a huge like subdivision that we were building. There was all sorts of people
So
there.
you weren't just walking around with a camera, because I know how you fell in the hole was you were walking with
I was walking with like
trusses or something.
trusses, and it had been so Georgia had been in a drought. So of course it had started raining right before we got down there.
Yeah.
And we were going to be down there for a week. I think I was gone for a week, wasn't I?
Yeah. Oh, easy. Yes, it was at least a week, maybe 10 days.
Yeah, at least a week. And so of course it got hot and humid and it had rained.
Drove it. Yes, exactly.
So I was helping carrying one of the trusses.
Yeah.
For the house I was working on, and the cable company had been out there previously
Digging holes.
digging holes and whatnot, and I fell
And it had rained heavily.
and it had rained, so of course it's clay,
You walked
red clay,
red clay and muddy, and you couldn't
and
see the hole because the water was on
I
the ground.
think it was my left foot.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Nice, thank you, Dave.
But I
I
also
will
like
never
the-
remember that, but
Nope,
thank you.
That's why we never remember it.
So yeah, I lost a leg down a hole.
She got it back.
It took
But
an hour.
she was literally like hip deep, weren't you?
Yeah, I was up to my top of my thigh.
You're lucky your knee didn't snap when you went down in.
Or maybe I wasn't up to top of my thigh, but I was all the way past my knee.
She was deep. She sent me pictures. It was funny. It wasn't funny. I was worried about
Oh
it.
no, I told people to take pictures because I wanted a copy.
Take pictures of me, hip deep in mud. So yeah, they
And of
just
course-
left a hole open for somebody to walk through. And
Yeah.
walk in
And
I
I found it.
did.
And the poor guy who was managing the whole build, they got him, and he came over and he goes, plan for everything, but not this.
But I didn't plan for this.
And of course, it's this red clay, so foot's here, and it's like every time they pulled up, it just sucked it back in.
Did you get your foot or your shoe back?
Yeah.
Your shoe came out? Good
Yeah.
thing you were
They had to literally dig me out of the hole because the suction between the water and
there you go. She sent me pictures. It was funny. Yeah, I know.
oh yeah, and then like a couple days
It was
later,
funny.
I got hit in
I
the
was worried
back of the
about it.
head with
Now
it,
that I worried more
truss.
about.
and I called her on the cell phone, and she's just like, "Get out of there!"
They're trying to kill you. First, they're trying to bury you in quick mud, and then they're basically hit you in the head with freaking 2x4s.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah, you never run into as much quicksand as they think.
I didn't actually have any bad memories after doing that, falling into the hole.
After that, yeah.
Yeah. Though I think every kid at one point was scared of quicksand. Like, it's
because
Michigan.
It was a thing.
It's Michigan.
When you're a kid, quicksand, all the shows you're watching, they're stuck in quicksand.
Oh, yeah.
They're caught in quicksand. There's always quicksands everywhere. It's not.
It's not.
I have so Danica has an unreasonable fear of quicksand now. Thank you very much, media. Yeah. I bet you felt like you were going to sink all the way in. Pretty much. She was, she could always hang on to a board.
And the thing was, my foot ended up doing like a ballerina point. So here I have a tennis shoe on, and my foot's, stuck like that, and it started to ache. Oh, you were saying goodbye to Copper State. He didn't leave.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is he going? And what the heck? Okay. Yeah. Because you're lingering now, Dave. Everybody thought you'd be gone by now. So we still can't talk about him, everybody. Sorry.
There's way more quicksand in Hollywood than any other part of the world.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah. Lucky me.
Well,
good times.
You survived it.
Yeah, and my socks never became white again.
No, that stuff doesn't come out. I mean, you can bleach the hell out of it and it won't come out for some reason.
When we got back to the hotel, we literally took our shoes off,
hose everything down,
and the socks off, and then put them in the bathtub, and then hosed them down, and then hoped that they would dry. But it was so humid there that nothing was drying.
So you had swamp foot by the time you got home?
Yeah, it was good. Great times.
Swamp foot. Beware. Go into the jungle or go into Georgia. Exactly. Danica is working on a bus? Danica got a bus? Danica. Obviously, I need to catch up.
Hey, Rosie.
I need to catch up. Rosie's Closet. Hello, hello, hello. We're talking about quick mud in Georgia. And the fact that children probably have an unreasonable fear of quicksand because of Hollywood.
I think that's more our generation than it is.
Yeah, they don't do it a lot now, but there was a lot of quicksand.
Because we watched Tarzan and things like that. And Gilligan's Island
had quicksand.
All those shows had quicksand in them.
It's like, where
did they have quicksand and Gunsmoke?
Could have.
Bonanza?
Could have.
I Dream of Jeannie?
I'm trying to figure out what else. What other show I watched had quicksand in it?
Yeah. Ma knows.
Oh, there you go. Mr. Rourke. Well, yeah, and now they've made Fantasy Island a horror movie, basically.
Yeah. It was creepy enough as it was sometimes.
Red Georgia Clay will never come out. Exactly. It's like you might as well use it to dye something.
And didn't you have to, because I forgot to pack my shorts.
I had to send you clothes. Yeah,
you had to send me clothes.
Indiana Jones. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's Indiana Jones. What the heck with Hollywood? Quicksand.
Yeah, it was a go-to in the 60s.
Yeah, I mean, at least with Harry Potter, you had
small children out.
You had the plant that was,
the Whomping
Devil's Snare or whatever. No, the Devil's Snare fell through. They landed in the Devil's Snare. It sucked you in.
Oh yeah,
remember that? Yeah.
You had to stop moving.
There was quicksand in GI Joe cartoons as well. Good grief! It's a crazy place out there. Crazy. I don't have an unreasonable fear of quicksand
anymore.
Not anymore. I've gotten over it. I have an unreasonable fear of hearing when meteors crash, and if they're really close, I have an unreasonable fear of something coming out of them that will attack and kill everybody. Thanks to the blob. And
were you scared of things under your bed?
No.
When you were a kid?
No.
I was.
All my toys were under the bed. I wasn't a fan of my closet.
I wasn't a fan of the closet.
And I didn't like to have the door open to my room.
I wasn't a fan of the closet, and I thought things were hiding under my bed.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, Beastmaster. That was the one I was thinking of. Thank you. Yeah, the ferrets had to save him from the quicksand. Yeah, Blazing Saddles. Yep, there was... She's got it all. Look at that.
Dang, girl.
I'm telling you. No wonder you're freaking out about that. I'm telling you. There's more. Wait, there's more. Jumanji. Did that have quicksand?
What is Tagami Bachi Letter B? What the heck is that?
I don't know. Merlin.
We watched Merlin.
Did they have quicksand in Merlin?
I don't remember. Obviously, it did. Danica said they did.
It did, yeah, true. Well, here
And-
comes more. But wait,
Myra, that's all right. I don't
We're
have
not-
any wet noodles.
we're not going to hit
handy.
anybody with a wet noodle. You're fine. You're fine. We've given up that practice. Mind Warp.
Holy crap!
There's
She's
a
still
lot.
going.
She obviously found a list on IMDb. Tarzan's in Jungle. Girl. Yeah, there was more sheets though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the never-ending story. That was a sad one.
Yeah. Or text.
The Hound of Baskervilles. They have quicksand in England.
Maybe. On the moors. I don't know.
A lot of those I have never heard of and never watched.
Wow,
So
that's cool. I thought Nightmare on Elm Street was the sheets that
Robot Chicken. Kate.
Of course they have quicksand and Robot Chicken. Why not? I like Robot Chicken. I'm a fan. I can't help it.
Well, you could help it. You just don't want to help it.
That's true.
I think you have an issue.
I like Robot Chicken. It's funny. I like the,
Hey.
Oh, it's a YouTube video that you can watch. All the quicksand to traumatize you from your youth. Yeah,
I'm impressed you found that list.
no kidding. I do remember the Never Ending Story having quicksand in it, and I wasn't happy about it.
No.
That was because the horse dies. Spoiler alert: the horse dies.
It's not a
It ain't-
spoiler alert. The movie's been out forever.
That's true. The horse died. I know. It was the Swamp of Sadness or
If
whatever.
somebody at this point in their lives has not watched Never Ending Story, which you should because it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
Um,
TC knows. Yeah, it wasn't technically quicksand, but it looked a lot like quicksand. Swamp of Sadness, which sucked you in the more sad you got. And I'm sitting there thinking, his horse just got swallowed up by the signs of the Swamp of Sadness. Why isn't this kid sucked in too? Because his horse just died. You would think
you had to
I
suspend disbelief there.
I didn't suspend my disbelief very well with that one. Oh, moms are chiming in. Saw them all, quicksand all over. It was very popular
I'm
to
sure-
die that way.
I'm
Especially
sure
in Westerns.
Lassie didn't Lassie have something like that too?
Timmy was probably stuck in quicksand at some point too, besides being down the well. For sure. Yeah, I know. It was very sad. It was very, very sad.
South Florida since the beginning of time.
Those are sinkholes.
Well, yeah, those are sinkholes.
Those are a little different. It's like,
That's almost worse.
I'd rather have quicksand than
Yeah, because at least you can grab the vine.
Yeah.
The
Just
handy
there's always
dandy
a vine.
vine. Because there's always a vine.
or someone hopefully or put your
or
arms out.
or tree branch or
And
something
then
like
they
that.
tell you how to get out of quicksand too. There's a way to get out of it.
Should I know this?
No, because you'll never run into it. It's one of
My
those things
luck.
you don't need.
Hello, I fell into a
So
hole in
why did-
Georgia. Why
did-
not?
Yeah, why didn't my wife tell me how to get out of quicksand? I'm dying.
She knows what happens to me.
True, if it could happen, it will happen to you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, totally.
totally.
Yeah, totally. I hated that. I hated the horse dying. That was terrible. Why? There you go. Hey, it was still I was probably I was in my 20s when that came out, but it was a good movie, and it was a sad movie.
Mhm.
Of that part of it anyway. Later on, found out that the kid that plays the boy reading the book, and I can't remember his name now. He, through the whole movie, he's got his sandwich with him in the library or wherever he is, bookstore, wherever he's at. There's a library, and he's supposed to save the sandwich because he's gonna long way to go kind of thing. Kid hated sandwiches. The actor that played the boy, he didn't like sandwiches at all. It's a stupid little side note. You do not, David. Well, don't get a horse. And count your kids every night before you go to bed.
Barrett Oliver.
That was his name. Thank you.
Danica's on it.
She is on it. Well, she's been traumatized by this. It's important to her. There you go. Careful of the vines. What? You had to be careful of the vines?
It could have been alive.
Everything was a suspect. Yeah, that's true.
And then she says, "Hi, everyone."
Hi, everyone, by the way. Everything's suspect. By the way.
Here's all the bad that could happen.
Well, yeah. Now we're talking like vines coming to life and grabbing you and sucking you under or sucking you away.
Yeah.
That's like not Resident Evil.
Well, it is
I'm
in the
sorry.
game we're playing.
Evil Dead. Yeah, that happens too, though. Actually, a lot of stuff is gonna. There's a lot of stuff out there that wants to kill you.
So the kid that played the kid reading the book is now a missionary? Look what the movie did for him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't do much. He's not an actor anymore, to my knowledge. I haven't been a fan of just the original movie. Yeah, It wasn't, the original movie was probably the best one. Although they did have the second one. I think the soundtrack was pretty good, but other than that, I had a video store. I watched a lot of movies.
I know.
A lot of movies.
Yeah, Dave, if you also have vines, you want to be careful that it's not poison ivy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's 3 leaves on it.
Just
touch
in
it.
Case. But that's
You're
a
a women
problem.
area.
There are other vines that have 3 leaves on it.
See,
That
it
is
was pretty
not.
bad. Yeah, I know. It was pretty bad.
That is not poison ivy. So.
Well, yeah, but hey, if you're sinking in quicksand, I don't care if it's poison ivy or not, I'm grabbing that vine. Like, again, probably won't ever happen.
Since I tend to have bad reactions, I'm not sure if that would
You'd
be
rather
good.
die
I don't know.
than have to use calcium?
Well, if you would have told me how to get out of quicksand,
that's true.
I wouldn't have to use poison
crappy
ivy.
vine.
See? Here we go. We just came full circle on that one. Did you notice that?
Full circle. Full circle. In case you guys can't see the finger wagging at me. All right.
Oh, good. The vines are thick with bark.
Bastion. That was a kid's name. Thank you.
Can you Jonathan Brand?
Oh. Good to know. So today's topic is never-ending story. Poison oak or sumac? I don't like sumac either. Sumac.
Not all sumac is.
Sumac. Sumac. You sound very
how do
British
you
when you
pronounce
say
it?
Is that the British pronunciation?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Not all sumac. Sumac. Whatever. Sumac is poisonous.
There's no H in that.
I know, but it's an implied H.
No, it is not.
For me, it is.
Well, stop it.
Oh, that's good to know, Dave.
I think.
Remind me never to come visit you.
And I may be misspeaking here, Dave, but if the leaves turn red sooner than everything else, it might be poison ivy.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I'm never going in the garden again. I was gonna, but now I'm not.
We don't have poison ivy.
Falcor.
And if we did, I'd probably be the one that find it. Because poison ivy likes me.
I like Falcor. More of a luck dog than a luck dragon, if you ask me, but still a cool character. Falcor. He was white. He was fluffy. He looked like a dog more than a dragon. Just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm saying special effects were not all that in a bag of chips.
Well, he was supposed to be snuggly.
Your dog looks like Falcor?
There you go.
And Skeletor? Wait a minute. What?
No, Falcor. This guy played Falcor and
Oppenheimer.
Skeletor.
Ooh.
Rosie's Closet says the dog looks like Falcor.
Well, I thought maybe Danica's met Rosie's dog and said it looks like Falcor and Skeletor. And that was like, where did you get that dog? Because that's one funky looking pooch. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading for comprehension, not always what we do here.
Why don't they make them? It's got to be licensing. That's the way I'm looking at it. No kidding. I think a lot of people would. Okay, that's true. So yeah, anybody watching Doctor Who? Speaking of Skeletor,
what?
Yeah,
that is not a segue.
Anybody watch? Well,
wow, that was really bad.
The character, the Flux, the guy, or what's his name? Crap. Anyway, starts with S. Anybody watching Doctor Who? Yeah. The Flux, the
poison ivy can get pretty thick vines too, I think.
Can it?
Yeah, it crawls up trees and stuff.
Thick as a pool cue. Really?
Dave, you might want to get a leaf book or something.
Before you go touching it.
Yeah, don't touch it,
Put
Dave.
on gloves, possibly sleeves, maybe a full hazmat, and then you can,
Yeah. And don't burn it. If you find poison ivy, do not burn it.
Because then it vaporizes and gets in your lungs. It's bad.
Pretty much.
All right. She's got Godzilla. You want Falcor? Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. You Googled enough. Don't watch it.
She didn't watch it.
It's so yeah. The
newest
season. Of Doctor, it's like the 13th season of Doctor Who. 13.
Since they started it
I
up
guess,
again, or
yeah.
since the
Something
beginning?
like that. Yeah. Speaking of pop culture, that's a better choice. Yeah. It's because the bad guy, and his sister, but the bad guy looks like looks like Skeletor to me, kind of, ish. We're talking Doctor Who.
Okay, so we're only the only
Swarm.
English geeks
Something
in
like
here.
that. Let me look it up. Oh my god! Please hold while I look it up.
Why? Now you made us go away
We're
again.
not going away. We're still there.
Seriously, she made us go away. I can't watch myself now.
No.
Not that
Is
I
that
like
a
to watch.
thing?
Well, actually it is. Just
Flux. Okay.
it's disconcerting. It's disconcerting.
Yes.
Right now. It's very disconcerting.
Let me bring you back to
there's
you.
Dave. Thanks.
There you go. I brought you back. You feel better now? So anyway, yeah. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's interesting. If you're not into Doctor Who, you probably won't like it.
You can get it through Amazon Prime, but you have to pay for it. There you go.
Yeah. Because you have to.
And if you watch season 12, then you have to watch the Christmas episode, which is not really a Christmas episode per se.
But they put it out at Christmas time.
They put it out at Christmas time, but I was expecting a Christmas episode, and it seriously
there was no snow.
There was nothing holiday about that show.
There was no
whatsoever.
Holiday,
but you need it in order to understand the beginning of season 13.
Kind of. Unless you never watched season 12, and then you really wouldn't care. There you go.
There have been a total of 38 seasons of Doctor Who, but 13 in the current.
So it's the current iteration. Thank you, Chaos. If you've been watching the current iteration.
39, not 38.
If you've been watching the current Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Then this is season 13. And I don't know, Chaos, do you watch that at all? I'm looking for someone to discuss it with.
I was never into Doctor Who when it was a thing.
I wasn't either. I didn't get into it until the second iteration. I didn't get into it until then. I was never into it before that.
Me either.
There you go. So, I mean, I know who these people are and from watching all these others, 13 pretty much seasons of it. But I just wondered if anybody else out there was into Doctor Who.
There are feature films?
Yes, there are. I haven't watched Flux. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The Flux one.
Yeah, so now, see, that's when you would be giving spoilers if you would say what
okay, so
that's a spoiler.
I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to say anything about that. It's just that the guy looks like.
Yeah.
Reminds me of.
That's not a spoiler.
No. There you go.
But fasten your seatbelts, kids, because it was kind of intense.
It's always intense.
And of course, we were gonna do some binge watching last night.
No, I have not watched Red Dawn, PBS. Probably should.
And then we couldn't because they only released the first episode so far.
Yeah, so we haven't seen the second one.
Oh, Cass has watched the first 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't picked up on all those yet. There's not enough time. Classic. More of a classic Whovian.
Spoiler alert, the TARDIS is bigger inside than outside.
Yeah.
Well,
ruin it for everybody. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks. Patrick always dropping them spoilers.
Patrick?
TARDIS go back there.
We'll have to talk.
I know. The current series, I mean, I've enjoyed it. I mean, I suggest if you have not checked it out, start from season 1. They're pretty. I think you can get some of those cheap.
Of the current one?
Yeah,
or
season 1 of the current. Don't go back. You don't need to go back.
You don't need to watch it in black and white.
I mean, I've watched some in black and white, and some were in color too. I hate to burst your bubble. The first one.
I think I watched in college. I watched some of it with the doctor who had the multicolor scarf.
Yeah.
And I just
Tom Baker, I believe. What's his
I
name?
couldn't get into it.
You couldn't? Well, then but you like this one. Yeah, BritBox has some of them too.
Patrick, do not leave the chat. And you know you're not going to leave the chat because you're addicted. And that's our main sole purpose in
He'll
life.
come back.
Get everybody addicted, and then, because, we're a powerful drug, the two of us.
It's been quite a powerful drug.
Well,
Yeah, that was Tom Baker. Yep. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hey, you got that right. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm not
Guy
good
with
names.
a colorful scarf.
Yeah, I like the scarf.
Well, they talk about a lot.
I could make a scarf like that. It would be in my way all the time. But I could make a scarf
That's
like
a pretty long damn scarf. You've made some long scarves, but they.
I know.
So yeah, but I'm trying to find somebody who's watching it now. So guys, go watch it now so we can talk about it. Make my day. It's in. A lot of people didn't like it because they put a woman in as spoiler.
It's not a spoiler because that's been going on for a couple seasons.
A couple seasons now.
By definition, that's not a spoiler.
The people who don't like it are usually their complaint is the guy who's currently the showrunner, head writer now. They don't like the way he writes, which I can kind of understand that. But the old guy's coming back, so that's good news. It's true, I'm addicted. What? My God, man, you are. Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Okay,
I know, we were both quiet. Like,
I was
BMP. Oh, Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. That didn't bother me. I just don't have access to watch it now. Oh yeah. And
I like it.
I like the Matt. Yeah, I like the Matt Smith years too. They're just all good. Our favorite. Who's going to replace Jody Whittaker? I wonder if it's going to be a male or female. I would like it to be someone of color.
Ooh.
I really would. I would like it to be someone of color.
That would be cool.
It could be male or female at this point.
Color and gay. Let's
all the way.
And left-handed.
With a slight lisp. I mean, what? What do you want? How much?
Hey, you making fun of my list?
No, not at all. But I'm just wondering how far you're going to go with that specificity. I'd like it to be someone of color. It could be another woman. It could be a man.
And gay and left-handed.
Okay, gay left-handed Doctor Who.
The trifecta.
Yeah, why not? That's new to me. Okay.
You just don't know what to say now.
I don't know what to say to that. It's like, what do I say to that?
It is not often. Mark this on your calendars, kids, because it's not often that happens.
What, then I can't say something?
Where she's like...
Yeah, when I get eaten by snakes or, things like that. Yes, poor Patrick. There's the Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday thing. This addiction.
Well,
there's a support group for that, and we meet every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
When I said gay, when I say gay, I encompass...
Don't forget trans. Yeah, exactly.
LGBT. It's
LGBT.
encompassing everybody that falls under that umbrella. For me, it's an all-encompassing word. So I did not forget them, Patrick.
No, did not forget them.
I did not forget that group of folks.
Yeah, that would be good. Or gender non-specific. There you go. We could do that, too.
No, I don't think an American should play Doctor Who. I think that would kind of not be good. A colored, trans, left-handed, Jewish, vegan.
There you go. I think Myra's done it.
I like that.
That works. They did change the Master to a female. Actually got more interesting and set the precedent that the Time Lord could come back as any sex or race. True. And they did. They kind of went over that a little bit in the last episode of season 12, which was Timeless Child or Timeless Children.
Patrick noted the time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. But yeah, and I love the Master. When Missy, when he was female, or the Master was female, she was intriguing, and she had a nice story arc because by the end of that. And again, sorry if it's a spoiler for some people, she ends up kind of redeeming herself a little bit. So we're hoping that her next incarnation was, but time's a timey-wimey wiggly thing, and it can, go all over the place.
You just like doctored yourself.
I did.
Timey-wimey.
Timey-wimey. Pretty sure.
Oh, you don't think all the Brits? Could it be possibly that the Brits play those characters better than the Americans do?
I don't mind hearing a British accent come out of somebody who's,
What
superhero.
amazes me is
Maybe
Brits
it's
who
on
can
it.
speak with like a New York accent, or actors who can
Yeah.
do a legitimate accent from another part
The kid that
of
plays
the world.
Spider-Man is British, and he plays American very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's good.
And he does a good job. Tom Holland, I
Yeah.
think is his name.
He also dances.
He can dance.
Did you see what Dave posted?
I saw the one. You're number one. You're number one.
You're number one. You're number one. For all of you who missed this at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's fun too. He was totally British. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
That. What?
I didn't see that when I told him that the lead character in House was a Brit. Yeah. I didn't know that. And then I heard him talk once in an interview, and I was like,
yep.
get out
he's a
of
Brit.
town. Shut the
Yeah.
front door.
Uh-oh, here we go. Now we're going to start the Michael Keaton.
I've never been a fan of the Batman movies,
You're
so
going to get some argument there from somebody. I'm not going to do it, but somebody will.
I'm waiting for them to do. I'm waiting for DC to do a decent movie.
Decent Batman. Yeah. How about Val Kilmer? No, sorry. Anyway. All right, we have to go now, don't we?
So it's this time.
Many.
Jennifer will go and cry now. Sorry, Jennifer. Didn't mean to make you cry.
We're going to go do many things and get ready for the weekend.
We have a full afternoon. MoMster has to get her hair cut.
Yeah. And we have things to go, places to see. And
We have
whatever.
a lot of stuff to do.
A lot of stuff.
I was going to say a bad word, but
A lot of stuff. We'll make it happen. And look for us this weekend. You will see us somewhere.
yeah, either on Instagram or something. If we'll post a photo or something.
We'll make it happen.
She does video cameras, so. Aw, Jennifer,
No sobbing.
do I need to send you Kleenex?
Quiet. There's no crying. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll be around this
We'll
weekend.
come back.
We'll be on the internet.
We'll be back Tuesday, if nothing else. So everybody, have a great day. Peace out. Weekend's up. So, TC is not a Val Kilmer fan.
You all go on arguing about Batman.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
guys-
going to back out of that
We're
conversation.
going to come out of the room.
Yeah,
You guys go do
we're
your thing.
backing away.
Yeah, there you go.
Backing away.